So I'm seeing relatively easily that all you really kind of need is a file. You don't really need anything very fancy. And you just kind of, let me see if I can get this. You just kind of knock off the little bit of the burr that's there from when they machine the block, but it's not nothing terrible. Like, it takes maybe a minute or so to get that to slide in and out really nice. So we're gonna continue on, and maybe tomorrow we'll start tapping stuff. Yeah, so I mean, I should have a finishing video on how to do all this, and for those of you that haven't really ever done anything like this, or are curious and just want to see a video, then I hope this helps. So we're gonna try and make 1200 through this block. So we're going through and we drilled some holes. Some of them are tapped, some of them aren't tapped yet. I haven't done that side yet. Kind of just doing one side at a time. Got it on the engine stand. But for the most part, it's not very difficult to do. So I was able to find a socket that'll fit the tap, and I just run it through, run it back, and that's it. Because it's aluminum, it's not like it's very tough to deal with, so it threads pretty easily. So not terrible stuff. I'm just gonna do one for you guys. Let's see. So I just want to go over how we're actually measuring from deck to spline, so we can, for whenever we drill, I'm actually going to zero this out. And the first hole is supposed to be 3/4 of an inch, which is 0.75. And once we're there, I am going to, whatever, that's close enough. I'm going to lock this together so it's the same. And then I have just been doing this, coming up, looking at it, going in just a little bit more, and then scribing it as 3/4. You can even do it like that and see that that's where it needs to be. So probably do it like this, a little easier. Scribe it. And same over here for all of them. They all get 3/4. So now we're gonna close this. Next one is 2.375. Do that. Lock it. Then the same thing. And that's how you get your measurements. Which is about right there. And then tap it with a hammer. So once you get your mark right there, you tap that with a hammer, your drill bit won't wander and go off center, and you end up having a perfect center of rib for support on that cylinder. So you do all that to all of them, and you you'll be making some pretty good power. You'll be able to support some pretty good power. So just to recap, I could have went through this, but I decided not to, just to come up a little bit. It's so deep, and the tap has like a point to it, and yeah, I just don't want to risk messing something up with that. But this, you can't get your 3/4 inch mark, you can't get your 2.375 mark. So I just moved it over to, well, moved it up until it was easy to drill. So this one's a little closer than that one, obviously, but it should be just fine. I believe they do have a torque spec, so nothing really to worry about. But this is the last set that I got to thread, and then I can start putting in the supports.